Hello. It is Friday. Finally. This was a long week. Was it just me? Welcome to Be Your Own Kind Friday Live. Ask me anything or let's just talk about it. I still haven't figured out what I want to call it. But right now it's just a Friday Live. So welcome. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. We made it through another week. Super exciting because it's December and I love December, Christmas and fun treats and gifts and things like that. So thank you, Mommy. Hi, Mom. How was your week? So I'm super excited, super excited. Today we are going to be talking about friendship. That's always a fun thing to talk about. And we also have a new segment called Keyword Read, pretty much just a short truncated version of Kiki and my name, Renita. So that's just going to be a cliffhanger. We've been doing cliffhangers for the last couple of weeks. So I'm like, okay, let's keep this energy up, So my week has been pretty laid back. Pretty eventful. But once again, it's Friday and I am so happy that it is Friday. I can't tell you how happy I am that it is Friday. And I wanted to bring something up at the beginning of the live, but I forgot. So I guess we won't talk about it. My week was good. How was yours? Like I said, it was good. It was a good week. It seemed pretty long, but that's okay. It's winter. So I was kind of sleepy. I think that's because of the winter time though. Like, it's darker, longer. So at night, it gets dark early. It stays darker in the morning. So I'm pretty sure that it's the winter time. So I'm just going to give a couple of more minutes before we get started. Just asking how everybody's day is. And as usual, week. And as usual, if you want to join the live, if you want to comment, if you want to interject, you can comment on here or you can click the link, which I forgot to put on here. You could click the link, and I always ask that you please share. Sharing is caring. If you are on Twitch, please follow me. If you are on YouTube, please subscribe. Please and thank you. Yeah, so it was interesting. I want to get into what I want to get into, talk about friendship, but maybe I shouldn't jump the gun. So I think that we should start with the keyword read. Is it 8:05 yet? It's not, but we're going to get started. All right, so let's get into it and let's see what you think about this situation. 1 second, let me share. I never had that ready, right? All right, so here we go. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so here we go. All right, so this was an interesting one. It's actually on one of my can you see that? You probably can't see that. Let me change that. One of my Facebook groups, she posted this and she said don't post her name. So I don't know her name anyway to post it, but here we go. It's pretty long, but it's really interesting. Let me make myself smaller so you can see it. So she says, please hide my name. My husband found me in bed with another man in our bedroom. I expected him to shoot both of us right there, but he didn't. He nicely asked my side guy to get dressed and leave. I was shaken to the toe at the moment. He told me to go take a shower. I tried to apologize, but he told me he didn't want to talk about it because there was nothing he can do to reverse what happened. That was the last time we spoke about it. Ever since that day, he has been nice to me. He buys me flowers. He takes me out at least twice a week. Last week he took me shopping and spent R44 this I don't know, he spent a lot of money on her. He's busy organizing a vacation for us overseas before Christmas. My husband is doing everything I want as from my man. Here is my problem. What he saw last month is eating me every day, especially since he doesn't want to talk about it. I'm even losing weight. I expected him to chase me away, punish me, or call a family meeting to report me. He's doing the opposite. I feel like he's planning to do something bad to me. Sometimes I open my eyes at night and find him looking at me. When I ask, he says he's admiring my beauty and thanking God for blessing him with a flame of a woman. I'm thinking he's planning to do something with, oh, I think he's planning to do something with me overseas. Am I being unnecessarily paranoid? Should I be worried? Yes, you should be worried. That's not normal. She's seriously thinking of going on vacation with this guy. So let's break this down. I'm going to put it back over you. So let's break this down. First of all, what are your comments on that? He's going. That's exactly what I think he's going to do. So he catches her in bed, cheating on him, and he's being super nice to her. She wakes up in the middle of the night, and he's just staring at her like, "You look so beautiful, you flame of a woman." And now he's planning a vacation overseas to hang out with her, and she's asking, should she not be paranoid? There is no way you cheat on someone and they're cool about that. Like there's no way. Like there's no way. Yeah, he's straight. He's straight. Like I feel like he's looking at her like this, like, yeah, that's totally insane. She should be worried, especially since he's looking at her and right, looking at her sleep. He gonna kill her, right? And for people that's just chiming in, it's a woman that posted something on one of my Facebook groups saying that her husband caught her cheating on him with another man, and he's been super nice to her, like super nice to her. Now he's planning this trip overseas, and she's wondering if she should go. She's wondering, is it weird that she's paranoid? So everybody, I wish I could have showed the group, but they didn't ask to be on here. But everybody was like, "Don't do it, don't go. He's nuts. He's planning something." So I really hope she took heed to what everybody was saying, because that's insane. I don't think if I call my husband cheating on me, the last thing I'm gonna be is nice. And if I am super nice, I'm plotting. So I feel like she shouldn't go. I don't really have any more commentary on that. Like, he gonna bury her underground overseas. Yes, and why is the trip overseas? Why is it so far? Why can't it just be like a local cabin or somewhere? Like, that's super crazy. So I thought that was an interesting one to share. I mean, I just thought it was interesting to share. So I think that's all I have to say for that. Like, don't go. Just please don't go. So before we get into our segment of the night, which is friendship, and then I'll get into why I chose this, I did make a commercial, so I wanted to premiere it on here, and you'll probably see it every Friday. So check it out. Do you find yourself overwhelmed with small business tasks? Well, Be Your Own Kind Freelancing is here to take the weight off. We specialize in assisting businesses with various administrative duties, HR consulting, online marketing, and editing services for podcasters and YouTubers. If you have a need we haven't mentioned, contact us to see if we can help. For more information, email us at info@beyourownkind.com. Leave the tedious tasks with us and take your time back. So yes. As you know, I like to start businesses. So I started up a freelancing business because I do it anyway on the side. So I thought it would be cool to just help other businesses. It aligns with Be Your Own Kind, just helping others. And what is Kristen saying? She can go if she won't, but she's not going to make it back. No, not at all. Not at all. So, so that is an interesting one. Let me put the sharing is Karen. If you want to join in, I put the link into the comments. So if you want to join in, you are welcome to. All right. So what we're talking about today, let me stop the sharing. We're talking about friendship. Dun, dun, dun. So what made me even bring up friendship is because I'm watching Kelsey, who's not even a rapper, go back and forth with Megan. Apparently the root cause of their argument is a man. So that's disappointing. I feel like they've been friends since college, and they let this dude, like, I feel like this is higher, get into the middle of them. And I mean, there was some other stuff involved, which we'll never know, but I don't even want to get into that. But they're best friends, and they're fighting like over a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just, and then I don't know, like, thanks, Morgan. Hi, Morgan. Thank you. So I was on Instagram, and I was on YouTube, and one of my YouTubers that I watched, Camille's Corner, was like, I don't think they were ever best friends, because even if, even if me and my best friend is not talking, I'm not going to like spread her business. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, Kelsey didn't spread her business, didn't spread Meg's business really, and Meg really didn't, spread Kelsey's business. They're just arguing at each other and they're arguing about this situation or whatever. But I do remember a time where me and one of my best friends, we fell out, and another person approached her to talk about me, and my friend stopped her and was just like, yo, well, me and Renita not talking, but what you're not going to do is sit up there, and I'm not going to sit up there and talk crap about her with you. And that's true friendship. We're not getting along, but I'm not finna sit and tell you her business. And that's true friendship. You do fall out in relationships, because if you have to work just as hard in a friendship, like in a marriage, like with your parents, cousins, family, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to, what you put in, you get out of it. So, but yet and still, if the love is there, if they've confided in you and they trusted in you, and you're mad at them, that doesn't give you the key to go and just tell everybody their business. So a man is hardly worth the friend. No, but a lot of friendships break up over a guy, because a guy like both the friends, played both the friends, and he got what he wanted, and then the girls like friendship is just destroyed, like totally destroyed. Exactly. No matter how hard you and your friend fall out, you never tell their business. I'll take that to the grave. Like, no, no, you don't do that. Like, there are friendship codes. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, are the friendship codes. Like, and we're going to get into it. The only article that I have, Mom, is my own. So we may brush through that towards the end, but I do have some questions, and I want to just start off with, what does friendship mean to you? Like, when you think of the list of people in your life and the relationships in your life, what does friendship mean to you? So I'll start because I'm talking. uh Friendship, what friendship means, like when I was younger, I thought friendship was more transactional. If you need me, I'm there, that's it. But as I got older, I learned that it's about time. It's about calling, seeing how you doing. It's about thinking of you. Even if we're busy, we're adults, so we can't sit and like hang all the time, me and my friends, because we got responsibilities, marriages, they have kids and things like that. But every once in a while, to just chime in and just say, hey, how you doing? And if they do need you, they're, if you do need them, they're on standby. So friends are loyal, right? Loyalty, because we don't have to talk every day for us to be loyal. Like, for instance, with my friend, we're not gonna sit and talk about her. You know what I'm saying? Or there's a bond. Loyalty is a bond. It's a trust. So I need to be able to trust you. When you're around people, that you're not spreading my business or talking about me behind my back, or when I'm doing a business venture, you have my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supporting me, whether you understand some of my decisions or not. I know that you're there to support me, and even if I fail in my poor decisions, you're there to comfort me and not be like, well, I told you so. Like, that's loyalty to me, and that's caring to me. So yes, that's a good answer, Morgan. My mom says friendship is a loyalty and unconditional love between two people. Now, when you say unconditional, is that too much? Because unconditional is no matter what. So no matter what you do, everything is forgivable in a friendship. And that's what I wrote that's what was in my article. Like, everything is forgivable in a friendship. And is that true? Is everything forgivable in a friendship? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, friendship is a relationship, and with any relationship, it comes work. It comes work. How do you even get to know a person if you don't, invest time in them? Do you know your best friend's favorite color? Do you know their favorite meal? Little simple stuff. So if you are thinking of them, my love language is gift giving, and a lot of my friends, that's not their love language. Like, it was quality time or whatever it is. I don't really know all of them, So when I thought of them and I gave them a gift, that was me showing, hey, I thought about you. But what they wanted was a conversation. I don't even think that love languages should be limited to just marriages or like love relationships. I think love languages need to just be expanded to all relationships, because that helps you understand that how that person communicates or how that person shows, care and concern. So I would say, with all your friends, do a love language quiz, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Unconditional love, unconditional not being in denial. So what do you mean by that, Mom? Expound, please. My girl and me just got into it on Thanksgiving. She threw a candle at me. Was it lit? Really, Lisa? Hey, Lisa. Was it lit though, girl? What happened? On Thanksgiving? Maybe y'all should have social distance. Oh my gosh, she threw a candle. Even if it was lit or not, candles are hard. She was trying to hurt you. Did y'all? I mean, and that's another thing, like, that's what my mom says, unconditional. What if you do get into a spat like that with your friend and it turns physical? Is that forgivable? Because doesn't it feel like a boundary was crossed, a line was crossed? And that I've had that with my friends too, and we talked it out, and it was just like, okay, maybe we went too far. Maybe how I responded to you, or it was not correct. Even though my feelings were hurt, I shouldn't have responded to you like that. But that takes a minute to forgive. It takes a minute to forgive, but you also need to have that conversation. You can't just jump back, in the ring and be friends again. So that's why I go back to say, is everything forgivable in a sisterhood? I mean, when you think about your literal sister, is everything forgivable? Is there something that your sister or your friend can do to you that you're just like, no, absolutely not? I mean, not in denial of the other person being human, just yourself, and not putting undue conditions on the other person, and say, okay, so when you're thinking of unconditional, you're thinking of, hey, I am this imperfect person, you're this imperfect person, and we are just going to gel. I'm going to love you for who you are and where you're at. And I like that, because then that gives you the chance to set boundaries too. Because if I believe, I don't know who told me this, but somebody told me they had a friend that kind of like, liked the guys or whatever. So she was like, I love her, but she wouldn't be chilling with my dude or spending the night, like stuff like that. But that's their best friend. You know what I'm saying? So things like that. So you love them where they're at. You don't judge them. So you love them unconditionally. So I like that. Kristen says, a friend is someone who can count on you no matter what, through good and bad times. Someone who will always have your back. Someone who loves you no matter how you are, right? And once again, that's unconditional. I like that, because it's gonna be some good times. It's gonna be some hard times. I'm gonna have a bad day. I may say the wrong thing. I may snap on you. I may unintentionally hurt your feelings, but I love you. I care about you. I'm loyal to you. And I feel like communication is the best thing with any relationship. Communication is key. If accountability is key, that's how a relationship keeps going, in my opinion. It wasn't lit, but she was mad because she was trying to get a job at my brother's job, but I didn't tell him, and she gonna say I'm trying to hold her back. She sleep with everybody, and I just don't want that drama. Oh, sticky. No, you're protecting your brother at that, in my opinion, because if she's about drama, then that's messing up his reputation at work. So everything he worked for is down the drain. Even his references is down the drain. They won't trust him to refer anybody else to his job. I feel like that was a business decision. And I mean, did you let her know beforehand, or did she asked you and you were just like, yeah, I'm not going to mention it at all? Maybe she was hurt by that, but if she's throwing candles at you, even if you did come out and be honest, I mean, what is the right way to, what is the right way to say that? If she's overly emotional, how do you communicate with an overly emotional person? No matter how much logic, no matter how much you try to rehearse what to say, if you are around an over emotional person, it does not matter. But yet I'm wondering if she might have reacted a little bit different if you told her beforehand. If you didn't tell her beforehand, this is just an assumption. That's right. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to mess up his professional career. Communication, accountability. Oh, that's the one. Okay, I unintentionally hurt your feelings. This is a conversation I've had a million times, and I'm gonna say it. Even if you didn't mean to hurt my feelings, the fact that you hurt my feelings warrants an apology. What do you guys feel about that? if you care about me and I'm coming to you and I'm telling you what you did hurt my feelings, because you care about me, whether you meant to do it or not, you should apologize. And I feel like that, okay, maybe I'm bossy saying you should apologize, but I feel like that is a conversation that I have a lot. Like, I'm not saying you're a monster, I'm not saying you tried to hurt my feelings, but the fact that I'm coming to you telling you hurt my feelings and you say you care about me, I don't know, I feel like that's part of accountability. You don't have to guess. I'm coming to you and I'm telling you, hey, said thing hurt my feelings. So that's how I feel about accountability. Lisa, I get it. I don't trust everyone to refer them in business matters as well. Right. Business and personal is different. You could be my ratchet friend. We could go hang out. We can go to the club. But if you doing ratchet things in the business, you think you finna meet my boss? You think you finna do anything that's going to like tarnish my reputation? Reputation is everything in business. Like, for real, reputation is everything in business. And that may come off judgmental, but your friend has to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And if she don't understand that, I mean, if she throwing candles to you at Thanksgiving dinner, why would you refer her to the brother job? You know what I'm saying? Well, she brought it up to him at the table and he told her he didn't know. Oh, okay, Lisa. Okay, Lisa. So you did not tell her beforehand. So she's under the assumption that you went to the brother and asked for the job. So let me play devil's advocate here. Do you feel that you should have told her this when she asked you to do it? Do you think it would have been different, or you guys wouldn't have fallen out? Answer that for me, please. Leave them with their emotions and don't take ownership of it. No. You have to let people be held accountable for their emotions. Don't let people dump that on you. Hey, look, that's how you feel. I don't feel like that. Lisa, so I threw corn. Okay, so after the candles, you threw the cornbread at her. I don't know what's happened. We've been friends for 19 years. So you know what? Her reaction, she's hurt. Obviously, she's hurt. 19 years mean you are the friend that believes in her. And the fact that you didn't, refer her to the brother makes her feel like you probably don't believe in her. Now, I don't know her personality. Maybe she's had some issues in the past where people didn't believe in her, and you're the one person maybe she thought believed in her. So it's deeper. You might have triggered her, Lisa. You might have triggered her. Yes, Nita, that's it. Yes. So Morgan says, I think not enough people are brave enough to have difficult conversations. Sometimes people just ghost when they are upset. And I don't like that either. I don't. Let's talk about it. And if you're going to ghost, stay ghosted. Don't come back acting like everything cool and we just gonna brush off and act like nothing ever happened. That is a pet peeve of mine. If we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. But if you gonna ghost forever, because it's not like you can call me out the blue and be like, hey girl, how you? Nope. Where have you been? What happened? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, just say what I did. I don't understand why you just can't say, hey Renita, you pissed me off. You made me feel a certain way when you did that. And just flat out not talk. Morgan, you triggered me. I think I talked about that in another video too. And if she really your friend, she'll understand. You're right. If you told her beforehand, she might have understood. But with the candle throwing, that's crossing the line. Your brother, and now your brother really ain't gonna refer because she acting crazy. She messed up her own opportunity at that point. You know what I'm saying? Lisa said, hell no. She ratchet, and I just know she can't be everywhere. Right, but what I'm saying is maybe it would have been different had you told her beforehand. Maybe. I'm not saying that she would have acted any different, but we go back to communication. Had you communicated that to her, maybe it would have been a little different. What happened? She felt you were not transparent and honest with her, and could be you didn't know how. And you could say that if you guys ever have a talk, like, look, I didn't know how to say that to you. There's no nice way to say I'm not going to refer you because you ratchet. She probably knows she ratchet, So I hope you guys work that out because friends are so hard to come by, man. They are so hard to come by. So the next question is, What qualities in a friend are most important to you? So you would think this is the same question, but to me it wasn't the same question, because okay, this is the type of friend that I want, but what am I expecting from my friend? And that was in my video, one of those videos I posted, where I said, is it fair to put expectations on people? What do we owe people as a friend? What do we owe them? Mom says, I've been guilty of going ghost and not dealing head on with conflict. Not anymore. I'm totally honest now because of Nita and Chris being blatantly honest. You gotta be. You gotta have those conversations. Like Morgan says, nobody wants to have those conversations. But those conversations is what break you through. I've had a lot of uncomfortable conversations with my friends. Nobody want to sit there and listen to somebody tell them that you hurt them. The worst thing you want to do is hurt somebody you care about, even if it's not on purpose, even if it's just a part of your personality. And you sitting there and you're listening and you're feeling bad because you hurt somebody that you care about. You don't want those conversations. But if you don't communicate that, and they're not aware, and I'm not aware of it, or your friend's not aware of it, the behavior continues. So it's like you can't bypass the uncomfortable conversation. If they care about you, it's like, okay, I'll work on that. You also have to be patient with them too, but you can't expect the person to change a behavior that you didn't communicate with them. So mom says that your friend owes you honesty, and I agree. We owe our friends honesty. My great grandma rode past her house looking for her. Oh, y'all finna fight the girl because now she is pissed. It is time. Wow. It went from this sound like a Tyler Perry movie, Lisa. All because you didn't refer. No. She been mad at you for a minute. This is too much. And now grandma finna get on her. She could have potentially hurt you though. If that candle had hit you, candles are hard. It could have hurt you. Now stand by, grandma. Oh, grandma. Thank you, Miss Sandra. Yes, mama, honesty. As a friend, you should be able to be honest with your friend no matter how hard or harsh, right? And you know what? It's no right way sometimes to say something. I try to preface it like, I love you. This is coming with great intentions. It's coming with great love. I don't mean harm, like I don't mean any harm, but I have to get this out. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when my husband had to have a talk with me about my health. And I'm talking about when I think he went to the thesaurus and just looked up the word beautiful, he had like 10, 15 words for beautiful before he got to the point of, babe, this weight is not healthy. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's not it's just not a good way to say things. But you love this person and you gotta have these conversations. I've learned not to expect and accept the person for who. Excuse me. I learned not to expect and accept the person for whom they are. This took time for me to get to this level, right? We are so guilty of putting people on a pedestal. And then we get upset when they fail us on these expectations that they have no idea are set. So you got this person on a pedestal, you expect all these things from them, and they have no idea. This is your imaginary shelf. They have no idea that this shelf exists, and then you're mad at them. And then they're like, what? Yes. That's that's why expectations aren't good for any relationship. It's not good. That's why I'm like, what do people owe us? And I do believe in a friendship, what's owed is loyalty and honesty and love. These are the things that we've been saying. Jermaine wants to know more about this. He says great grandma. I'm with it, like not the mama, not the grandma, but the great grandma is like, yeah, you're going to get these hands today. Mom says, yeah, Lisa, this has been building on her end. Now we all see why you didn't right. She is proving even further why you did not refer her. Lisa says she did in my granny's walls with that call or with the candle, and my great grandma was sitting right there. I need Tyler Perry, girl. Oh my God. Oh, you were at granny's house. She threw the candle, dented the wall. You picked up the nearest cornbread and threw it at her. And granny's still mad about her wall. So she rode past her house looking for her. This is a Tyler Perry movie. This is definitely a Tyler Perry movie. Oh my. Oh my. She should pay for that wall. She that mad throwing stuff. You got to get to the root of this. Go beyond the surface. I'm with mom. It is something in a friendship that y'all have not resolved. You have done something to her that you have, once again, you have no idea what it is because it's an imaginary shelf that she done put her expectations on. And this happens in long time friendships. It does. The long time friendships be the ones that have the most issues because it's years and years and years and years and years and years and years of piled up frustration. So yeah, exactly. And all the time they are just being themselves. Right. Right. I feel like Lisa Fran took it a little too far. Once again, is everything forgivable in a sisterhood? Jermaine, Jermaine, what do you think about friendship, Jermaine? Why are you laughing? And so my next question is, how do you offer appreciation to your friends? What do you say or do to show that you care? And like I said earlier, I think it's good for everybody to explore love languages. I do. For any relationship. Like seriously. How do I offer appreciation to my friends? I call. And I'm not the best phone person, but I'll call it or I text you. I'm a texter, or if I think about you, I'll send you a gift, little things like that. I'll see a picture in my time hop or in memories and I'll post you, on Facebook and say how amazing you are, or I'll just text you and say how amazing you are. That's how I show appreciation. Oh yeah, and that's how I show that I care because once again, my love language is gift giving. So it has to be something, I have to present it in some type of physical light. I'm just not a person that's just gonna sit and just say, "Hey, I love you." No, it has to be a grand gesture. That's the thing I've been working on because everybody don't need all that. Everybody just don't need all that. They don't need bells and whistles for you to tell them that you love them. So, but that's how I show appreciation. My mom said exactly, Lisa. She got you someplace you didn't know she had you there, and you kept her at face value. Ma, you right. Now you right about that. You keep it real. Are you saying Lisa keep it real, or in friendship you keep it real? Which you should keep it real in friendship. You don't hesitate to deal with conflict and let misunderstandings linger. You don't, but here's the thing. Sometimes you don't even know that a misunderstanding exists unless you say something. You know what I'm saying? So Lisa says she mad at me for sleeping with her brother 7 years ago. Oh. So was she trying to work with the brother to sleep with him? Was that the objective? Because what? Whoa, 7 years ago, our family. Did she tell you that family was off? Nah, I mean, do you want to chime in? The link is pinned. You on YouTube? Like, I want to hear this whole story now. I like to call and text to let people know I'm thinking about them. Yes, yes, and Morgan, every once in a while I do see you on Instagram liking my stuff. I noticed that and I appreciate that, And we did a little text on Thanksgiving, and to me that shows, hey, at least I'm on your mind. When you, and because sometimes people don't answer back on your text messages. So even a respond back to text messaging to me is like, oh, thanks for taking out the time. This is what I learned. Time is valuable. Time is valuable. You do not get that back. So anytime somebody carves out or spends any type of time, even if it's a second to text you back, I'm grateful for it because you don't have to use that millisecond to text me back. You don't have to. Right now, you guys are spending your time on a Friday night with me to just chat and talk about different things, and you do it every Friday, and I appreciate you for that because you could be doing anything on a Friday night at 7:34 Central, 8:34 Eastern, but you're here with me. So I appreciate that. I really do. Friendship, keep it real. Yeah, you got to keep it real in a friendship. I think so, honey. Oh, man. So friends was off limit. You think she was trying to sleep with your brother? That's what it sounds like. Now, I do much better to let my friends know I care and love them. The pandemic has taught you. I mean, not you. I don't know. Has taught me that as well. And yeah, presence is a present. You're right. just the present, just to feel loved, just to feel cared about. Because let's be honest here, sometimes you are closer to your friends than you are with some of your family members. Sometimes your friends are your family. So that's why sometimes when friends fall out, it's almost like a breakup. It's almost like a heartbreak, almost like they died. Friendships run deep. Friendships run very, very deep. As always, I love your positivity and how you keep it real. Thank you, Karen. And you know what, Karen? I was just telling Kim the other day how I love that me and you are friends as well. You know, because sometimes when for anyone that doesn't know Karen, Kimberly is my childhood best friend, and Karen is her best friend as well. And usually when you have that situation, the two long-term friends, they're at odds and stuff like that. Karen always came with open arms, always been nice. It's never been a competition, nothing like that. And I love that about you, Karen. I love that. And she's a beautiful person. We can all coexist. We can all still love the same person. We love Kim and we love each other. And I love that. I totally love that, Karen. Is it wrong to ghost, though, when you are a friend who is constantly reaching out and constantly initiating everything? After so many times of me noticing I'm the one putting in for the friendship, I get to the point where I would just stop reaching out. Now that's another situation. I'm giving. You taking with no regard. No thank you, no gratitude, no ever thinking about me. When I call you, you talk about you and don't even ask me how I'm doing. I don't know. Do you still owe them that conversation, no, Jermaine? I'll ask you, do you feel you still owe them that conversation? Even if you never talk to them again, do you still feel like if we've been friends for so long, do I still owe you the courtesy to say, hey, this is not working for me? Do they even know that they're taking? I'm not going to say some people don't. I mean, some people do know what they're doing, but there are some people that don't. So at this point, this sounds like hurt feelings, you know? And I'm going to skip over one. This is Lisa's response. You do. You get fed up. And I'm like, do you owe them that? Do you ghost them on that? Maybe that's why some people leave without resolving. You know what I'm saying? Me too, man. You put so much into friendships and you get nothing back. Once again, friendship is an investment. If I never invest anything in you, if you never deposit anything in a bank, it's the same amount. It doesn't grow. It doesn't flourish. It doesn't increase. So it's very, very frustrating. Me too. I have much love for you too. Oh, Karen. I love Karen. Yes, it's like a breakup because friendship is sometimes deeper than kinship. I like the way you put that, Mom. I can't wait for your book to come out. Is that the money woman from last week? No. I don't know who you're talking about, but no, I don't think Celia's on here. I don't think she's on here. I think you should give them a chance to correct their behavior. Exactly, Morgan. That's what my stance is. Do they know this is how you feel? Are they just a selfish person? Because sometimes you're friends with selfish people and they don't think they're selfish. Like clearly everybody around them think that they're selfish, but they lack self-accountability or self-awareness, that they think they're giving, loving. Anytime a person has to tell you that they're a giving, loving person, it always raises red flags for me because I'm like, shouldn't I be telling you that? Anyway, that's another subject. But really, like, they might actually think they're a great friend. So I feel like talking to them gives them the opportunity to change the behavior. Now, if the behavior don't change, you know, you could preface that like, if this doesn't change, I don't think we should be friends. But I just don't think ghosting people without an explanation. I maybe it's a pet peeve of mine. I just don't like it. I just don't. That was me too, Jermaine, always reaching out. Now I deal with each friendship individually and not collectively, and that's why some stay and some go. So Mom says she loves people on their level. For those that don't, that just take, you set a boundary and not give as much. You know, and if you want a person in your life, you have to make adjustments, unfortunately. But if it's getting to the point where it's affecting your peace and your energy, no, you don't need that. Some people are in your life for a reason, some for a season and some for a lifetime. And the wisdom in that is knowing the difference. Because sometimes God put people in our life just for a second, just to get you somewhere, just to teach you a lesson, or just for you just needed that at the moment, whatever that person was giving you. Everybody is not, they're not stamps. They're not footprints. No. A friendship as long as ours is different, but a 2-3 year friendship and you never call me or even see how I'm doing for each conversation ends up being about you. I end the friendship out here because of that. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. But you know what? I'll correct that, Jermaine. Even a friendship like ours, I still need to give to you as well. And that's what I'm saying about long friendships. We get comfortable and we think like, oh, this person ain't going nowhere. But like I said, I've had my deepest conversations with my longest friends. You know what I'm saying? So even I know it's like you almost should expect more out of me than a 2-3 year friendship. I should still be giving to you. I should still be pouring into you. I should still be checking on you, and the same with you. You know what I'm saying? We still got to keep nourishing. That's how relationships run stale, because you just like, oh, they're gonna always be here. I think that's why some marriages fail, because you quit investing. You quit investing. Relationships are a checking account. And I don't know how many checking accounts accrue with interest. We can ask Morgan because she's the financial person. But most checking accounts, you have what you put in it. Friendship is a checking account. And if you keep withdrawing, you're going to go over your balance. You're going to go on empty. So that's how I feel about a friendship. Exactly. Let the time doesn't matter. Mutual friendship is mutual friendship. That is true. And with your friend of 2 or 3 years, they don't even know you that well. That's why I agree with Morgan. Maybe give them that chance. If you haven't talked to someone in a long time, do you still consider them a friend? And my answer to that, Morgan, is yes. I do not talk to a lot of people for a long time, but I know anytime I've needed them, they're there. They would call me. I have a friend in Atlanta. I've known him since high school, and we do not talk every day. We probably talk maybe 9 times a year, but there has been times where guys presented a dream to me, and I called him, and he had needed someone to talk to, or sometimes I was going through something, and he called me out the blue and helped me through it. In that case, yes. If we're just starting a friendship, we probably need to talk a little bit more, which I'm guilty for that. But like if we're just starting a friendship, maybe, and you want to pursue it, maybe, and keep growing a friendship, yes. But if it's a long time person, it depends on the person. It really does. It really does. It's hard for me to answer that. But what do you guys think about that? In some cases, yes. In other cases, no. What are those cases, Mom? That was a hard one. That was a good question, Morgan. Do you know? I love Lisa. I love Lisa. Lisa, have you subscribed to the YouTube channel? I have to put that out there. Do you know this heifer just buzzed my book? Oh my gosh, she's there? I told her I ain't ready to talk. Why would she just show up after that? Because she acting a fool. So now you're mad and she's going to force you to talk to her. No, you don't have that right. Lisa, you right to set that boundary. No, you don't get to do whatever you want to do. And then when you feel ready to make it right, you can't. No, you gotta give me space. And that's the thing about forgiveness that I had to learn. And I don't even know if this is on subject. When you apologize to someone and you expecting them to forgive you right away, no, you gotta give that time. Everybody lets go of things in different timing. You cannot force forgiveness. Now you've done what you had to do. You've apologized, to make amends and stuff, but you got to give me a minute. You got to give me a minute so we can have an adult conversation, because at this point, you're going to throw a candle at her. So it's good that you set a boundary, because that means you're self-aware. You know that if I answer this doorbell, things are going to get worse. So I'm happy you set that boundary, for real. Jermaine said right. Lisa, your life is lit. No, Lisa. One day I'm gonna get you to come on here, Lisa, because you're an interesting girl. Oh, Lisa, the financial girl is here. Celia's here. Celia, Lisa was asking about you. Lisa, keep that boundary. Celia, we're talking about friendships. We asked the question, what do you look for in a friendship? And Morgan asked the question, and maybe you can answer this because I wasn't too successful. She said, let me find it. She says, If you haven't talked to someone in a while, do you still consider them a friend? So mom said in some cases yes, in some cases no. And we're also talking with Lisa because she's actually at odds with her friend right now. Mom says yes when you know that person will reciprocate. No, if that person will not and keep it one-sided. Right. Right. So Jermaine, if this person hasn't even shown, if this person is selfish and aware they're selfish and you've communicated to them that they're selfish, then you might want to cut ties. And that's why I say back to this question with Morgan is it depends on the person. It does depend on the person because I don't talk to everybody every day. I don't. To be honest with you, the only person that I talk to every day is my parents. And sometimes it's not every day with my parents, but most days, and with my sister every single day. Every single day. But my friends, I touch base with them. I make sure I touch base with them throughout the week. And I'm not the best caller backer, but I'll text, hey, is everything okay? So I don't know. I think it depends on what you're looking for. If you are a person that wants to be checked up on every week or talk with someone every day or every week or once a month, then I think it's specific to you. And if you want a person to contact you more, you have the right to say something. Hey, I have a friend like that. Hey, I would like you to contact me once a week or us to talk once a week. And I don't want to be the one that's always reaching out. I know you're not a phone person, but could you do this for me? So that's a compromise that I have with this friend. So you can communicate that. That's back to communicating that with your friend. And if they don't honor that, or if they, they're not perfect, they may miss it. But if the same behavior continues, then no, that's not a friend, because a friend cares about you, remember? And it shows that you don't care about my feelings. So I think that's how I would answer that question. I touch base with my yes, Celia, you do. I still consider them a friend. It depends on the person. I know I'm one of them people, Celia. Celia has so much patience with me. Yes, it depends on the person. I have friends I haven't talked to in years, and they reach out to me when my mother passed, and now we're back in contact, but still not all the time, and it works. Right. It depends on what you expect out of that friend. Because I feel like we do not have identical expectations from different friends. Like, I feel like we don't. From one friend, we expect that. And I think it is based on their personality and what they have the capacity to give. So that was a great question, Morgan. Yeah, I kept making excuses saying that it was her immaturity, but she would go get boyfriends with the quickness and pay me dust until they would do her dirty and then want my shoulder up. Oh, no, not one of them people. We cool till you get a man, or we cool till you get a girl. No, no, no. And then you only call me when you're lonely. Well, I get that. That's a selfish person. You're like a space filler. I mean, not saying that that's how she, but that's the perception of it. Like you a space saver. When you bored and you ain't got nobody else to talk to, then you come and contact me. What about us just having fun because you want to hang out with me? You only hanging out with me because you ain't got nothing else to do? Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, Jermaine. I don't know about that one. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but people like that. And that's so high school now. Like, we 40 almost. Yes, I forgot what mommy is saying yes to, but she said yes. This was super cool. Oh, wait a minute. No, not one of those, Jermaine. Guy ain't no void filler. Right. You want to talk to me when you lonely? Get out of here with that. I also have different levels of friends. You do. And that's what I said to Morgan. I think it depends on the friend. It depends on the friend. Yeah. Melissa was looking for you. Oh, she said, did I skip her? Oh, she said, hell no, that happens to me all the time. 40, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry, Jermaine. Was I not supposed to say that? Okay. Everybody disregard our age. Well, Jermaine is younger than me, so you might not be pressing on 40, but my finger is like, this is 40 and this is me. I'm almost hitting 40. But I'm 37 right now, so we're not gonna make myself even older. So before we leave, Yeah, that's my Rihanna thing. When I ask the question, is everything forgivable in sisterhood? And I just want to say, go over like the 5 things of what to invest, what I thought, what we should invest in a friendship. Time was one of them. Concern, I think we said that. Genuineness, we said that as well. Energy is another one because it takes energy to have a successful friendship, like for real. It takes energy. As we can see. I'm 30. Yes, you do. Yeah, Celia is 38. Where you stay? I'm in Indiana. Where you at, Lisa? Where are you at? We can go out for coffee after COVID. Energy, love. Love was another one. Love is very important. You so classy. I'm classy. No, this is nice, Renita. Now here's the thing. I'm nice until I'm not. So I think that's with anybody though. Like I can let a lot of stuff pile up. When I get to the point of craziness, you have went way too far. Way too far. I let a lot of stuff slide. I do, because life is too short. I'm not gonna get mad about every little thing, but I will warn you when you about to press that button. I agree with all 5. Okay, yeah, and I think that we cover all of those. I think Mom is saying that so we don't have to talk about that. Mama doesn't like the articles. Dallas, okay, Dallas. It's lit in Dallas. It was really lit in Dallas. So I want to read the last paragraph is how to know it's a good investment. So this is just my opinion, y'all. So easy answer. You both feel adequate in the relationship. Maintaining sisterhood will not always be easy, but if she cares about you, she will hear you out even after she calms down. Sisterhood is more than a fun night posted on Facebook. It is a commitment to one of the most important people in your life. With an investment, there is a risk. Anytime you put yourself out there, it's a risk. But some things are so worth the risk. I think about my mom and my godmother. 50-year sister. No, I need to change that. Is it a 50-year sister? It is a 50-year sisterhood, right? 50-year sisterhood. And I wonder how many roadblocks they had to overcome and how they sustained their relationship all this time. It's a beautiful thing. And I cannot wait until 30 years from now when I'm enjoying 50 years of sisterhood with my sisters. So yeah, 50-year friendship. I had to look at that. I'm like, whoa, is that a typo? But yeah, that's awesome. But what you saying, Lisa? But she threw the damn candle and made me ruin my cornbread. And you have to realize, you have to ask yourself, is it forgivable? Is it worth it? Because I've gotten to some very big spats with friends, and I've missed that person so bad. Can we move past this? Even if it takes time, even if we have to rebuild trust, is it worth it? Are you essential to my life? Do I need you? You know? So you said some friendships are like relationships. You may balance each other out. Exactly. I have a lot of opposite friends, and we do balance each other out. Excuse me. Oh, that's a reading. I thought you was talking to me. That's something that I wrote, I think, last year about friendship, and I wrote this around the time me and my friend fell out. So yeah. So yeah, but maybe I was talking to you, Lisa. It might be forgivable. Yes, a commitment and risk. Yes, 50 years plus. I will not trade her for anything in the world. And that's a blessing. And I would think after 50 years, y'all had some ups and y'all have had some downs. But at the end of the day, is she important in your life? Is she essential? Is that your sister? Friendships are relationships. Exactly. I love Lisa too. I balance you. Yes, Sil, you definitely balance me out. Now, Sil, you talking about friends with hard conversations, so you don't care about no hard conversation. She'd be like, look, we need to talk. You are dead wrong. And here are 10 reasons why you're dead wrong. You be going, ooh. And there are times that she has made me so mad with her honesty, and then I'll be snappy, and then I'll text back like a couple of days later and be like, you was right. I'm sorry. I could have reacted better with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she knows I'm gonna come back eventually and be like, okay, you was right. You was right. So yeah, she's all about the uncomfortable conversation. What would you do in my situation? She's still parked out there. Let us stay parked out there. This is a boundary. Because I don't know if you guys have fallen out before and you just, just conceded and was like, okay, let's talk. You got to set the boundary. If you are not ready to talk to her, you are not ready to talk to her. This is intrusive at this point. This is kind of ignoring how you feel. It's like, okay, I'm over it, so now you need to be over it. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but she would be sitting out there if it was me. Because there's a proper way to do this. You just gonna show up in my house? I could be doing anything. I could be doing nothing, but you don't show up in my house unannounced. Now, if you want to call me and we start with a phone conversation, then we could do that. But just to show up at my house, no. Yes, she does. She'll hurt your feelings and then give you a scripture. So you can't argue when it's in the Bible, right? Lisa says, oh, thank you, Miss Sandra. You look like you can gather them too, like my great grandma. Oh, yeah, my mama don't play. My mama does not play. She is also nice until she not. And the two things and the two people in this world you not gonna mess with is me and my sister. My mother turns into a whole different person when it comes to me and my sister. It's scary. It's very, very scary. Yes, we have, but at the end of the day, we are friends. Folks that say they never have disagreed, that's all about friends. Yeah, that's been in marriages too. We never fight. Okay, well, somebody lying. Somebody not true, because there's no way you could coexist and live with somebody day in, day out, and y'all get along. Now, you got two different personalities, two upbringings. I'm not saying it's tumultuous where you guys are arguing all the time, but a disagreement is going to happen eventually. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, my mama don't play. My mama don't play, Lisa. So, Lisa, I do hope that it works out, but a boundary needs to be set. It's 19 years, so it's like, okay, I could do whatever, and she'll let me up. We could parlay and let no, you done dented my grandma's wall. You made me waste cornbread. You throwing candles. You know what I'm saying? You got my grandma out here like Debo looking for you. No, this is way too much. All over a job, and all because you trying to smash my brother because I smashed your brother 7 years ago. That's what this is about. Do you love your brother? Like, oddly, why are you so upset about this 7 years later? It's not like it was her boyfriend or something. Okay, now I'm probably going too far. But yeah, like, I don't know. I wouldn't open the door. You're not going to be popping up in my house. That's just how I feel about that. Yes, ma'am, you better. Okay, my mama says she better not, or she'll hack you up. I don't know where she gonna find you. And then say, God bless you. You better not mess with her kids. Yes, ma'am, you better not. I will hack you up. And then say, God bless you afterwards. After I cuss you out. Don't mess with my babies. Moms are very scared. I'll jack you up. I ain't know, Mom. I thought you was hacking somebody. My grandmother just ran out there. I'll be back. Okay, Lisa. Oh, Lord. Lisa, stop your grandma from beating up your friend. What is going on in Dallas? Dallas is lit. Dallas is lit. What is great grandma about to do? I almost want to sit here and wait for her to come back. Oh, no, Lisa. And I don't play about my friends. They are sisters to me, like Renita. Oh, Celia, you just saying that because it's Christmas time. No, I'm joking. No, Celia is a really good friend, really great friend. Jermaine's going to go home and he's probably writing a screenplay based off of this. This is crazy. I would call the police saying I feel threatened. Now, see, that'd be my thing. And maybe this is cultural, but calling the police, I just kind of feel like, so now you could potentially mess up somebody's record. I wouldn't do that, but I respect you for doing that. But I just be thinking about, man, now you can't get a job. I done messed up your record. I done took it too far. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But some people will call the cops for disturbing the peace, because sometimes if you don't press charges, the state will press charges, and then you're like, oh man, and you regret it. So that's why I don't play with the cops. Go get a great grandma. No. Grandma's with it. Why are we edging grandma on? Why are we doing this? Lord, I got tears in my eyes. What kind of grandma? This ain't a grandma, Jermaine. This is her great grandma. This is her great grandma. Police not needed. Great grandma got this. Oh, Lord. No, Celia, we ain't calling the police. I am the police. I deal with, yeah. It's like, I don't want to mess your life up. I just want you to go away. Scram. Okay, but you're about to get her grandmother's health all riled up. Grandma rolled by her house earlier. I don't know when she did it, but Lisa said that great grandma rolled by her house because she mad about her wall. Oh wow. Her health been riled up all week. She had to take her blood pressure pills and take her garlic pills because her friend that really made her mad. I'm that mama and grandma. Yeah, you are. You are. So this show was epic. But you're willing to let grandma catch a case. Okay, Celia, we see your point. So Celia's thing is, Celia's thing, what is that in my head? Okay. So Celia's saying, call the cops to stop something worse from happening to the grandma. We're saying don't call the cops because you don't want to mess up someone's record. Celia's like, well, what's the bigger problem? Grandma getting locked up or the girl getting chased away by the cops? I don't know. What do y'all think about Celia's point? Baby, grandma health is in good shape. She don't play. We don't know her grandma, Kristen. Jermaine say, but she said grandma did run out there. Grandma wanted the smoke. Grandma, we trying to tell Lisa this. She should have put grandma on the live so we could have talked grandma down. Great grandma's good. She ain't gonna catch no. Yes, she will if she hit that girl. I don't know about Dallas, Texas. I don't know what be happening in Texas. Right, Chris. Oh my God, this show is great. Do you guys have anything to say regarding friendship before I leave? This show has been epic, epic, epic. Thanks, Lisa, for giving us a real life situation. It's an unfortunate one, but I'm just picturing her typing in you and grandma swoops by her. Let's just hope great grandma's going good. I was trying to stall a little bit. Stop it, Jermaine and Chris. Stop it. I was trying to wait to see if grandma is okay, but Lisa hasn't popped back on. I'm almost sitting here because I want to know what happened. Nope, I want to know what's going on in Texas. Well, then y'all need to keep the conversation going until Lisa come back. I really do hope she come back. Yep, keep stalling. Okay, Ma, well, somebody need to call in or talk or something. I'm staying. So if we gonna stay here and chill out, then let's have a conversation. I'm gonna put the link into the comments, and you are welcome to chime in, and we just talk until Lisa come back. We're gonna give Lisa 20 minutes. And if she don't come back, I'm gonna be a little worried. But so the show is over. We're just waiting on Lisa to come back at this point. Okay. How old is the girl? I don't know. And it's her great grandmother. That's what I'm saying. Like, unless great grandma is like 60 or 70, I'm getting ready to give me a shot of tequila till Lisa come back. Okay. Y'all play too much. Oh man, let's have a conversation about lit grandmas. Well, do y'all have a lit grandma conversation? I don't think my grandma was lit. I mean, she'll cut you up with her mouth though. She will cut you up with her mouth. But that's about it. I don't think she ever put hands on nobody. Mama can contest to that. Did grandma put hands on people? Don't get it twisted. I would be the one to be out there taking care of my own situation. I know. Celia got stories, y'all. Celia don't play. Celia don't play. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Celia ain't nothing to mess with. Oh Lord, this is a whole different show, and I have no material for this. Nothing. I have nothing to say. We just chilling. My mom is crazy, and so is mine. Like I feel like I would be Lisa, and my mom would whisk by me. Like she's standing outside still. She's still out there. That's what I'm saying. I think her great grandma got to be like 60 or 70 years old. My mama was lit. Yeah, mama went against the police for a neighbor one night. Oh, did she, Ma? What happened? Tell us about it. We got time. Yes, Jermaine, this is definitely the after show. We just go sit. Let me drink some water. I should have poured a glass of wine if I knew this was going to happen. Does anybody have any crazy grandma or crazy stories? I mean, I put the link in there. So what happened? I would too, Celia, but if my mama or granny want to join in, hey, let's go. She'll go call the cops. Okay, y'all. Lisa is back. Lisa, we are literally waiting on you. Welcome back. What happened, Lisa? What happened? We all in your business, like for real. I would too. Okay. Okay, Lisa, what happened? Is grandma okay? Is the girl gone? Did y'all have a conversation? What happened, Lisa? We stayed on just for you. Yeah. Morgan's like, Lisa's back. Lisa, you headlined the show today. Okay, we waiting for Lisa to type. I'm gonna drink water while we wait on Lisa because we all want to know. So mom has a story. She said, girl, the police came after a neighbor and was trying him on the ground. Mama went running down the street and confronted the police and told them to leave that boy alone. Oh, wow. So what happened? Did the police leave him alone? What happened? What grandma out here doing? Okay, now it is a crazy grandma story. Yes, Lisa is back. Sorry, I missed half the show. Okay, okay, so Celia, Thanksgiving Day, okay, so the preface of it is Lisa's friend asked her to refer her to her brother's job. But Lisa's friend is a little ratchet, so she didn't refer him. So on Thanksgiving Day, her friend approached Lisa's brother and was inquiring about the job. And the brother was dumbfounded because Lisa didn't tell her that she didn't tell the brother. So the friend gets mad, picks up a candle, throws it at Lisa, dents great grandma's wall. Lisa's infuriated. She picks up some cornbread and just throw it at her. And grandma gets mad, rolls past the friend's house like, okay, I won't smoke. I don't know what happened there. I guess she didn't get to the girl. So the girl now is at Lisa's house. Well, I don't know if she's there now, but she ringing the doorbell, trying to get Lisa's attention. Great grandma runs out, and that's what we leave. That's what we left at. So we waiting on Lisa to tell us what happened. Girl, yes, they did. Oh, wow. Yeah. So that's what happened with that, Celia. And they left without arresting him. In the meantime, I'm outside like they better not mess with my mama. So you and grandma outside acting a fool down the street with a neighbor. Oh, my God. Uh-oh, Celia got mad. Celia, we're talking about forgiving our friends. You would have beat up your 19-year friendship? Would you have done that? Oh, this show is epic. Lisa says, my grandma threw a can of tomato paste through her windshield, girl. I don't even know what's going on. My grandma is cursing up a storm in this house. I feel like this is my fault. You should not hold yourself accountable for what your friend did. The only thing we said is maybe you should have told her beforehand when she asked you it, but yet and still, what your friend did was not warranted. She could have been mad and just walked out. She could have just said, man, that's bogus. She could have reacted a million different ways other than trying to harm you. So no, that's on her. That's on her. She didn't have to react that way. That's just how I feel. Baby, grandma wanted to beat the girl up because the girl put a dent in her wall. Here I am serving you food. Grandma probably been cooking since Wednesday night. And then you did up my wall. And if it's a 19-year friendship, that means grandma and friend had to be close. So that's almost probably like a granddaughter to her. So why would you disrespect my house like that? So I see why grandma is mad. It's not your fault. Your grandma is lit, but it's not your fault that all of this is happening. This ain't even about you and your friend anymore, Lisa. This is between grandma and your friend. You're out of the equation now. Longevity is nothing when they disrespected my family. Okay, Lisa. Celia said, close the chapter. She said, close the chapter. Wait. Ma'am, this is her granny. Thank you for speaking truth to her. Oh, hey, grandma. Everybody, let's say hey to grandma. Yes. If she's, 19-year friendship, you done cooked the meal. She disrespecting your house. Even if she was mad, she could have sidebarred that later with Lisa. She didn't have to ruin everybody's Thanksgiving because she felt the way. So, yes, grandma. Yes. She ain't no king. welcome to the show, Grandma. Girl, Grandma already knew this girl was drama in her wall. Yep, close the chapter. Yeah, it's time to close the chapter. Hey, Granny, we love you. Yeah, Grandma, we love you. So, to answer the question again, is everything forgivable in a sisterhood? No, it is not. When boundaries are crossed, when it's a toxic environment, everything is not forgivable in sisterhood. When it's robbing you of your peace, when it's robbing your family of their peace, we're concluding that everything is not forgivable in a sisterhood, unfortunately. But you know what? They may get through this. So we could press pause and to be continued. But at this time, Lisa, everybody said it's over with her. We love you, Grandma. We do love you, Grandma. We do. Toxicity. Oh, I can never say that word. Toxicity. Okay, being toxic is not forgivable. But what if? Oh, I just finna start holding the conversation. What if the person is going through something? They only know how to act toxic. Like they only know how to behave in a toxic manner. And then later on they come to this epiphany and they realize, maybe I took it too far. I'm sorry. And some people do come to the light and they're like, man, I probably could have, dealt with that a totally different way. So it could be forgivable down the line if Lisa Friend owned up, to what she did because she caused all of this. Not if this girl's still disrespecting you by violating your space. Okay, Celia's over it. She say it's done with. Jermaine is over there on the floor. I know Jermaine is well, girls take these toxins away from take these toxins away from me, right? Lord Jesus, this is too much. They don't seem like one of those yeah, it seems like she's not gonna hold herself accountable. I'm over this girl. Okay, Lisa. If the grandma over it, grandma have hindsight. Grandma probably could have predicted this first day she met her. If she's acting like this, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a ratchet friend, but your ratchet friend need to have boundaries. Need to have boundaries. You know, I'm one for reconciliation. I'm one of those people. That's a curse, a blessing and a curse. Some things that I just hold on. And this year I had to realize, like, girl, that's not your friend. And it hurt, but I had to let it go. And it was hard because I literally try to stay connected to everybody, as many people as I can, because life is so short. But it's just some people where it's just like, this your last straw. I can't. So I get it. If you only know how to act in a toxic manner, then my hands only have a toxic result. Celia said you can get these hands. Lisa says, I didn't even know we had tomato paste. My grandma never liked Quetta. Well, we got a name now. Well, because you want to know why? One thing about the older people, like our elders, parents, grandparents and stuff, they got hindsight, baby. They got the blueprint. Now it's like 10 times out of 10 when my mother said, oh, that y'all ain't gonna be friends long. Oh, you ain't gonna be dating him long. She was right. They know because they done studied people. They done dealt with people. They done been there, done that. And they could just know by first reaction, like, nah, this ain't gonna work out. Yep, that's what mama said. Granny already knew. Girl, let go and let God. And you know what? If this is the end of the chapter, that means it's you close the chapter and God will bless you with a friend that's not as toxic or that's not as ratchet, and someone that you could refer for a job, and someone that's on your level. Sometimes we outgrow people, and sometimes God gives us signs that it's over with this person, and sometimes he allows drastic things to happen just for you to let it go. Because you already know in the back of your mind, this person always doing something. And sometimes things have to happen to the drastic manner for you to finally see the light and be like, okay, this is it. So sometimes we need that line to be crossed, to let it go so that we can attract better in our life. Because I feel like there are blessings out there for us that we don't have because we're connected to people we shouldn't be connected to. God is like, this is for you, not them. So I'm going to wait a minute until you realize that this is a hindrance for you. Hopefully I'm making sense. So not when it's a repet, right, and no accountability. So I feel like if she feels she could do this 19 years, I'm pretty sure this is not the first time that this has happened then, Lisa. See, Granny already knew. She did. Been there, done that. I interviewed someone that said, hello, people. Older people have the cheat sheet. Older people know what they talking about. They may hurt your feelings sometimes, but they know the deal. They know what they talking about. Granny probably done told you a couple of times, Lisa, that girl Quetta ain't your friend. I can bet on that. Been there, done that. Granny threw some tomato paste. Some people are not meant to be with you for your next season. Thank you, Celia. All those words I said, that is exactly what I meant. Quetta got the Rona, so I didn't want my grandma going out there at all. I needed her. She got Corona? What is she doing at the Thanksgiving dinner with? Did you guys get tested? Wait a minute. You need a hospital. Have you guys got tested for Corona? Why is Quetta outside? That is so selfish. Now I'm getting mad. No, Lisa, take a break forever with that girl. Lisa, on behalf of the BYOK family, we would love for you or your granny to join one of our live. Yes, I would love for y'all to chime in. We should just have a whole segment, whatever you want to talk about. I've had to let people go that I still love to this day, that I had to let go, and I'm happier because I let go of people, right? Because sometimes when the chapter's over, it's over, right, Chris? Right, Celia? I tell you that all the time. Morgan over there like, what? That's how I feel. No, she just told it yesterday. Oh, Quetta got Rona yesterday. So that's another reason why you don't let in the house. So you trying to protect your grandma. Okay. Did your grandma get close, like 6 feet close? Like, was she 6 feet away? Stay away from her. We want grandma to be here. We don't want grandma to get the Rona. Sorry, Quetta got the Rona. And see how selfish she is? She's sick and she's still out doing foolery. Some people just can't be stopped. Some people just never see the light. Nothing's ever revealed to them. I'm dangerous to people like that. Like, not dangerous. I'm scared of people like that. That's dangerous to me. Nah, she gonna say the Rona made her act that right. It's the lack of accountability. Something on the outside of her made her do said things. Those people are annoying. Right. When it's over, it's over. And I'm sorry. And I know that your feelings are hurt. This is a friend of 19 years. And like we said, sometimes friendships are deeper than kinship. So I hope that you heal. I hope that she heals physically and mentally and maybe grow up. And maybe a couple of years later, months, weeks, whatever, she come correct because she owe you and your grandma an apology. Wait, did she show up to Thanksgiving dinner on purpose? No, Jermaine. She just found out she had Corona yesterday. Quetta. See, let her go. She is dangerous. She don't even care about your health. Why is she out here? Take your lesson and start your healing. I agree with that, Lisa. And even though you're mad, we know that you hurt. Because nothing, a friendship breakup, yes. She never acted like this. So it's something that I feel, I'll go back to what I said a while ago, it's a trigger. This triggered her in some way. And if she just wanted to get back at you for sleeping with her brother, this is not the way to go. And she got to forgive and let it go. And maybe y'all need to separate until she let that go. Because why? That's 7 years ago. 7 years ago. A lot has happened in 7 years. Why are you holding on to that? Why are you carrying that weight? And why do you just have a problem with me? Why do you not have a problem with your brother too? We both did it. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine called it the COVID. People got so many names. COVID been around so long, we nicknamed it. Everybody got a nickname for COVID now, unfortunately. How many people thought that life was going to be back to normal by May? Like, okay, March, you shut down, April, okay. And then it's like May, June, July, now December. Like, so after a while, you just nickname it. She has some inner issues going on, especially if she's never acted like, yes, it's deeper than what happened Thursday. That's why I said, let her get to herself. She'll come back to you. But then it's up to you to decide if you want to let her back in your life. Now it's totally up to you. Well, everyone still needs to. Celia is such a mom. Celia says everyone needs to get tested because she may have been contagious when you see her, usually 5 to 7 days prior to symptoms. I do agree with that, Celia. I do think, Lisa, I think Grandma, I think you guys need to get COVID tested just to be on the safe side. I do. I do. I beg of you to do that just for your safety. I really do. Right, Chris. Right, Nita. Right. So yeah. Yep. Yeah. You need to get tested. That's a serious matter. All jokes aside, y'all need to get tested. Especially, yes. That's yeah, Grandma. Lisa need to too. Yeah, Grandma definitely though, because we want to talk to Grandma. Next week we want to talk to Grandma. Tell her to pencil us in. Cause next you well, I guess we're talking about next week's show. So this week was the first week of the first Friday of the month, so we were supposed to do Shooting the Breeze, but it's my show, so I changed it and was like, okay, let's talk about friendship. So next week we're going to do Shooting with the Breeze, where we just talk about anything that you want to talk about. It's like a potluck, you know. Bring a glass of wine, bring your favorite snack. Apparently, we hit it just, to just chill out, Jermaine, do you have any scenario for the keyword read next week? If not, you could text it. Not right now. You could text it to me, or I could just look for another one like I did this week or whatever. I hate you missed that one, Jermaine. And report her to the health department that she is still out here breathing everywhere. You can report people to the health department for that. And she did have it, Celia. She goes to these sex parties, and I know that's where she got it. She went the night before Thanksgiving. Oh my God. Lisa, this is not, no. Y'all might have been cool in high school and college. I don't know if this is the girl for you no more, Lisa. Is she going in any direction that you're trying to go in? Does she align with your future goals? Like, does she? Yes, right. Now, here's the thing about that. She has put your entire family in danger. Your grandma, brother, anybody who was at that dinner needs to be tested. Needs to be tested. And next Friday, please, please come on and let us know that everybody is okay. Because I'm very, very concerned. Celia always telling on people, call the police, call the CDC. Right, Celia. What's your address so I can send grandma some more tomatoes? Jermaine said, you want me to come up with a scenario after? I know. It's okay, Jermaine. I don't want to put too much pressure on you. Yes, you can. Yes, it's time for you to have new friends that's going in the direction that you want to, that you are going in, because maybe this was just the end of a chapter. This girl is really like this. I thought you meant ratchet, like, hey, loud, like Tiffany Haddish ratchet. And I'm not judging her, because this whole platform is being your own kind, but her own kind is causing negativity and negative energy. It's not positive. It's not beneficial for you. We talking about for you. She could be her own kind somewhere else. That heifer ain't been to nobody. So this is a party friend. So this is a party friend that turned into a permanent friend. That's what it sounds like. Hello, my name is Celia, and I will guide. She will be your guide to excellence. Lisa. Hook up with Celia. She might make you mad though. Go get tested tomorrow. She is toxic and needs to be left alone. That's how I feel. And this is not a judgmental platform. We don't judge anyone, but we are concerned about you. We're concerned about you because now your family is affected. You know what I'm saying? Girl, this was definitely a light bulb. Definitely the light bulb. Her own kind is not on. There's some holes in this house, Ree. Is that what you almost... This show is epic. This felt like a Shooting the Breeze. Right, we're concerned. She can do what she want to do, but she can do it somewhere else, man. Hello? Okay, I'm back. My computer froze. Even my computer say let it go. Jermaine. Wow. Oh me, oh me. Oh my, oh my. So next week we're gonna just talk about whatever you want to talk about. If there is something that you want me to talk about, or you just want to discuss, or an article, a video, or we just chill and just talk about a subject, let me know. Of course, I'm gonna send a million videos on my social media, and you could DM me, you could email me at info@beyourownkind.com, or you could text me on the number. I never know that number. Let me find that number. Yeah, join my text community, y'all. I always like offer things to them that I don't put on social media. Yeah, it's just another thing to follow probably, but my text I'm gonna it won't let me copy it. Okay, let me type it. So join my text community is 773, and it's not my real phone number, but we could text as if it is my real phone number. It's the BYOK text community. I send motivational text every morning. If you want to just chat, we could chat. Anything like join it, anytime I do giveaways, or in something like the text community get better, or like a extra percentage, like for Black Friday, what I was trying to do, they were supposed to get 50% off, but I got to get a wholesaler. That's a whole nother story. So join my text community. That's just another way of, I guess, supporting me if you have the time. The live was definitely live. And if you put that number in for the text community, it is going to be a message, but don't worry. It's just that message. And then the rest of the correspondence will be from me. So reporting to the health department is to do the trace tracker, so you can make sure anyone tested positive will be contacted, and the people they've been around, to prevent more spread. Thank you, Celia. Celia's really serious for you to call the CDC. She wants you to call the cops, the CDC, the FBI. I think I'm going to make a trailer from all this footage. We about to get you on TV. Oh, Lord. My grandma said, what's the best time to call? Okay, so next week we are on, I don't know, Dallas's, I don't know your time, but are you Eastern Central? What are you guys there? Because we're 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central time, and we'll be on just like this. There's a link that I pinned. You're on YouTube, so I pinned the link that you would click on to join the live. So she could click that link anytime during the show next Friday, and we could just sit up and talk and chill just like we did today. It seems the only way you respond. I want to try out Jermaine. Yes, Celia. That story was lit. Kendall Punnington. And Lisa, we're all laughing, but it's not a laughing manner. Go get the COVID testing. Sorry that you had this issue with your friend, but girl, there are better people out there. There are better people out there that'll care about you, and even if you have a disagreement, it won't turn into this. You know what I'm saying? You deserve a good friend. You deserve a friend that cares about your feelings, cares about your family, that's loyal to you, and that can be honest without harming everyone around you. Like, seriously, like, for real, you deserve better. And I want you to know that, and thank God you have a grandma that's there to protect you, and listen to her, because she has the cheat sheet to life. She done been through this. She done had a friend in instance, maybe not the same thing, but she know. So thank God for your grandma. Thank God for your grandma and anyone else around you that, yeah. So yes, Lisa, we love you, and Granny. Y'all be blessed. Yes, stay encouraged. My grandma just got, she need to. She need to relax now. So if she want to chime in, if you want to chime in next week, the link is always pinned at the top. Yep, good luck, Lisa. Good luck, Lisa. And yes, listen to Granny and stay encouraged. Yes, stay encouraged, Lisa. And again, thank you for joining. Thank you for being on the live. So next week is just a potluck, you guys. Like I said, if you have any subjects, you can text me on that number, DM me, email me. I'm here. I'm always on. Seems like I'm always on social media. But anyway, I want everyone, and especially Lisa, to take care of yourself. Why is she back? I'm not going. No. Make sure grandma, don't even tell your grandma she out there because she's in the bath. Don't even tell your grandma. Yes, looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody. Yes, don't go out there. You do something now that's peaceful to you. If you on YouTube now. If you wanna keep watching YouTube or other channels or something, you can do that. And my text thing and community is there, so you got avenues. You don't have to entertain negativity. You don't. She looking for trouble. The best thing you could do for somebody is leave them with themselves. And my mother told me that. The best thing you could do, sometimes silence is incredibly loud. Seriously. Yes, self-love is the best love. Nope. Tell her, Celia, I'm beginning to agree with you to call the police. Oh, Lord. She got her sisters in color. Oh. Oh. She done brought bag up? Okay, Tiana, I know. Let me go, y'all. Okay, bye, Lisa. I hope she don't go out there. That girl got COVID. That girl got cousins. I hope she leave them with themselves. I really do. Okay, guys, this has been one hell of a show. um, until next time, don't forget to be your own kind. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Until next time, bye, everybody.